and welcome to the Joe McNeil podcast. This is episode 26, joined by
I'm back.
Jehu. I would say he's the co-host, but he hasn't been around. He's left me hanging to dry.
Haven't you been the one that's not around though? You've been gone.
Yeah, but I have to record at a certain time, and
Yeah.
you're not there. So all the revenue sharing goes to me. um, the episode 26.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite episode to date?
I don't know.
What did you think about last week's?
Can't even lie, I did not watch it.
Well, that's all right. I'm not looking for families and friends, audience. Honestly, sometimes I sit here and go, why am I doing this? But it's kind of like probably when you work out and you're like,
You don't see the results until
why am I doing this?
all of a sudden, like, hey,
Yeah, all of a
see
sudden,
the results.
yeah, all of a sudden I'll have 15,000 followers. But episode 26 is important for a reason because there are 52 weeks in a year. This is episode 26. This is exactly 6 months.
That's exciting.
Half of a year.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Yeah, just been traveling. We did one on site in North Carolina. Destiny was supposed to be on that. She was sick the entire time. It was
Yeah.
honestly, you work so hard. This was her 5th time trying to qualify in this event and finally got in, and it was awful.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
She felt terrible the whole time, really didn't eat anything.
And then like just trying to play golf when you're sick is so exhausting.
Yeah, she looked awful. So, Destiny, she wants to carry her bag. She didn't care.
Yeah.
She hates having a caddy. She wanted a caddy. So, that golf course, Old Chatham, they said Michael Jordan's a member there. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But it's kind of cool because you pull up in the turnaround, and I'm doing the video series now. I've got on YouTube, The Road to Georgia.
Yeah.
Following Destiny. We did the one in Kansas, the one I'm in the middle of editing, this one here at North Carolina. And you'll see some of this, but you pull up and they have a big 3D cutout, US Junior Girls. It's really cool. There's people everywhere in suits and hi, thank you. Congratulations. They were all and then they celebrate you as you walk through the door. They're all clapping. Yay, Destiny
That's
here
so
for
fun.
Texas. And then an old lady takes you around and shows you inside the clubhouse and your personalized locker for the week, where you're going to be eating. I got to go in. They're like parents get to go in immediately for one tour, and then that's it. Then you're outside.
Yeah.
And it's like the way they run that, man. I mean, they are I got in trouble one day. Not really in trouble, but they did say something to me, and it's players and caddies inside the ropes, all of that. Well, we got her a caddy, and I just wanted to make sure he didn't mess her up. So I was I had texted him, and then when I saw him there, I was like, "Come here," and he came over, and here's the rope, and she's warming up. It's not she's not playing or anything yet, and I'm like, "Okay, don't stand behind her. That's a penalty. Don't be in her eye line or her line of sight. I don't want any of that. I want her to be able to just pretend you're not there. I just need you to carry the bag. You can chit chat, small talk, all of that. No advice, nothing.
Yeah.
If she wants your help, she'll ask you, but she's not going to ever ask you for any help." And I'm in the middle of this conversation, and USGA official comes up and he goes, "If you want to talk to him, that has to be outside the ropes." And I go, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh." So we lift the rope up. The kid climbs under, and we continue the conversation. I was like, "Wow."
Yeah. That's wild.
Which is cool. But when we first got there, it's kind of funny because we knew a lot of people in it, but we're there's a dad inside the ropes. And when I say we know him, I don't know him well. He's not a nice dude. And they went over there. A team of them went over there. "You're not allowed in here." And he was madder than dirt. He's one of those guys who's kind of bigger, and then he's got just kind of a red, angry face. And you're like, "Oh my gosh." He maybe is nice, but like, and I'm not gonna give out names, but man, I saw that, and then in the practice round, they're like, "Stay outside the ropes." It's roped off like a tour event. It's like they have those portable dining structures set up around the 18th hole. I mean, it's like a tour event. And inside the ropes, I'm watching. This dad is, I mean, he is right up against his girl, jawing in her ear. Now, the two people I've mentioned, I'm not going to mention names, but they're they both made the I'll say the final 8 in the championship. And so I'm going, okay, so jerk dads that push the rules get their kids through. Maybe I need to stop being so nice. um Course was immaculate. Greens, she said they were running, well, they I was told, I talked to somebody and they said the USGA wants them running 12 to 12 and a half. So they were very
Yeah,
quick. Um, Beautiful course. My uncle Randy came up, drove 2 hours to watch Destiny on the second day.
that's cool.
Um, Trying to think what else. Do you have any questions or any questions about it or?
Not really. It just sounded like it was fun. I mean, obviously not being the sick, but like getting to be there and experiencing that for the
Yeah,
first time.
it was really cool. Like when you first go, I mean, it's just like, wow, this is
Yeah.
awesome. USGA signage around every hole. Um, and then, you have to kind of remind yourself it's 156 girls, and you got to remind yourself, like, I made it through a qualifier. Like, they have a sign, and it was like 1,456 players tried to qualify. Only 156 get in, and so you have to remind yourself of that as you're playing poorly
Yeah.
and getting beat by everybody. Um, yeah, that was cool. Obviously, we'll try to get in it next year, but the way we did it, and I've got this on the road to Georgia and stuff, but we you get 2 practice rounds, so 18, 18. She only made it 9 the first day, went home and slept, missed the welcome banquet, group photos, all that. Like, there's other than on the leaderboard, there's really no record that we were in the event. Um, and then next morning she got up because we had early tea time for practice round, and it was the opposite 9, so she played 9. That was it. Then we got her to the caddy day 1. It was kind of frustrating, but kind of went back and forth from, well, she parred the opening hole and almost reached it. She hit to the top of this hill, and it's this par 5 down the hill. She reached it in 2, and then it rolls all the way down into a divot. And so then she ends up making par, and then the next hole is like, I think it may be 150, but she's hitting a pitching wedge and shanks it, just dead shanks it way over to the right, goes into a bunker that's way over her head. She barely gets it out and makes double right off the bat. And I'm like, then the next hole kills the drive, gets it on the green, and she's got about 8 foot down the hill. And I don't know how far she putted it past the hole. It was probably another 8. 3 putts, bogey. So we're like 3 over through 3 right off the bat. And then she kind of maintained that for the rest of the time. And then it would go back up to 5, and then she'd get it down. It went back up to 5, and then she birdied 17 and 18 to close. And so I'm like, I think even would possibly get through. We're 3 over,
Yeah.
but she shot 7 over the final day and took care of that.
Yeah.
um, Yeah, I hope we get to go again. It was really cool. Well, she does have the U.S. Women's Am, and they said it's done up even more. But I'm like, we couldn't make the cut in the junior, and yes, wasn't feeling good at all. And there was a lot of uncharacteristic things that she doesn't normally do, but it's not going to get any easier.
Yeah.
This course is supposed to be one of the hardest in all of golf. The Women's Am course is.
What course is it at?
It's called the Honors Course. Tiger set the course record there in '96 with a 67. He went,
Oh, that was the college event, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
he went 69, 67, 69, 80, and won by 4. And they
Yeah.
said when he shot that 67, all the members were mad because they were like, "No, no, This is not that easy of a course. And I'm like, 67 is a horrible course record.
Yeah. Wow,
So
that's wild.
we're excited about that. But
Yeah.
I don't know, adjustments before the women's am. Well, I think one thing is I've noticed. So all the girls, you see all these girls and they don't hit it very far, but their short games are unbelievable. And
Yeah.
I mean unbelievable. They get up and down everywhere, great pace on their putts. Destiny's streaky in that regard. She's been very good with the short game this year. Putting's been very good. This one was off. I'm trying not to judge one tournament too much because
Yeah.
she was
But, like, also when you're
very
sick,
good.
like, your touch isn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, when you're exhausted, that's when you start blowing putts by and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it was a lot of stuff we had just not seen. It was like,
Yeah.
this has been an area. But at the same time, we're going to focus on tempo on her wedges. And I think I was just my thoughts as a coach, not dad. Dad, you're just like, well, mom's texting me like, is she okay? And I'm like, she'll survive. I'll make sure she doesn't die. But yeah. But the from the coach point of view, it's like you got these long hitters and they're almost always not very good with their short game.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they just like to hammer the ball, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you were the longest driver, you were also the longest putter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we're gonna focus on tempo,
Yeah.
specifically on tempo with the chipping, hitting chips at a slow speed. She didn't really fat or thin anything all week. It was crisp ball striking.
Yeah, that's good.
So, anyways, ChatGPT's got me some notes here, but how has your last couple weeks been, and what have you been working on, and how many drivers have you went through?
Yeah. Right now we're just kinda working on just keeping the game intact. Actually been working on, like, keeping it wide on the backswing. It's helping me shorten it a little bit. But yeah, driver-wise, like, I mean, I think we've gone through 8 since, December or something like that. New one just came in the other day, but we're keeping that back until the tournament.
Yeah, get all the broken ones sent in so I get my money back on those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is your next event?
I got the San Antonio Championship, the 24th through the 26th this month, so next Friday.
Okay, where's that at?
It's at Cedar Creek.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
All 3 days?
Yep.
Is there a cut?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Are you gonna get a practice round in?
I don't know. I've played there a ton. We'll see.
Um, let's see here. We got some golf news. I guess we'll just go over some of this stuff. Bryson DeChambeau at the Open.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm seeing a lot of people that are, but it's like,
He's
mean
playing good. Where's he at today? Do you know?
he was 4 under at one point,
Okay, I'm gonna search it.
but last I saw, he blasted a drive like really far right
What do you think is like? Why does everybody hate him?
because he's more popular than like the whole PGA Tour.
He's even today through 5.
Yeah. I don't know, but people just hate somebody that they can't be.
Yeah,
And Bryson's popular with the younger aged kids. And so like that's growing the game right there, and they don't want him to do that. They want them to be the one to do that, you know?
I mean, Brandel Chambly was mad, and then I saw like Nick Faldo.
Oh, I saw that too.
He has no strategy, and I'm like, dude, like I'm sorry, like I like Nick Faldo, I liked him as a player, but it's like
You played
nobody's
150 years ago. Like,
nobody's hitting 1-irons anymore, man.
yeah.
Like he's like, well, back in my day, we had to hit a 3-iron there. I'm like, I get it. The game is different.
You didn't hit it 350 then.
No, because
If you're hitting your driver at 350, why would you lay up?
but if you look at like what do you think Bryson would hit back then? He would still be a long hitter.
Yeah.
It's like Jack Nicklaus. They don't talk about it that much, but I saw Jack and he's like, yeah, I hit it. Like I would hit it 330 or 340 now. Jack's long. I do think it's jealousy. I think everybody's jealous of him.
Yeah.
because
But, like, I'm not surprised that he's playing good. I mean, everybody's seen his good golf.
yeah. And so, is he going to miss the cut or is he going to make
Nah,
it
he's
today?
gonna make it.
eight
I
eight under's the lead, so I don't know if he's going to be able to win.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but
Yeah, it
yeah.
would be so funny to listen to Brandel Chambly and Nick Faldo just crying.
Oh, I know.
Bryson's interview was great. He's like, I was really strategic today. It was the best strategic round that I'm like, that is awesome.
Yep.
That is so
But,
good.
yeah, I think Cam Young might get it done this week, finally. He might get a major.
What's he at?
He finished at 5 or 6 today total. He's in, like,
Six.
yeah, so he's in second.
Two off. That's right. And he hasn't won. Sam Burns is right up there. He shot 8 under today.
Well, Sam Burns and Lucas Herbert set the low score of any major championship.
I don't like.
Well, the course is playing really easy this week. It's not
I know.
windy.
I just don't like it.
It's just not windy.
I know. I don't like it. I want a major to be a million over. So like Destiny's tournament, a girl shot 9 under that opening round. She
Yeah.
shot 8 under on the back 9. But she's already lost. She only won one match, I think, and then got beat 1 or 2. But I didn't. I was like, I don't want that because I want over par.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I think as like if you're playing in it, you're gonna want it under par. Like that's just how you want it.
but if
As
you're not putting good, do you want a birdie fest?
well, no, but
You
like,
want it super
Yeah.
hard so that you can figure that out.
but like from watching it standpoint, yeah, I mean, we don't want to see them all going way under par.
It's boring. I want to see them in the heather and in those bunkers that they can't get out of.
Yeah. Well, like this course just in general wasn't a hard one anyway.
I didn't even know what they're playing at.
Birkdale, yeah.
Let's see here. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not like Jesse White. If you're still listening,
Yeah, how's Rory doing?
Jesse White is a big Rory fan, and then I root for Bryson, but I'm not like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not losing sleep when he misses the cut. It ain't no big deal. The guy I used to root for all the time, and I can't even mention his name anymore. Phil Mickelson. ChatGPT was like, be careful. These are all just allegations, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Generally where there's smoke, there's fire. These guys, well, like the stories it's not funny, but it's like he paid a cart guy to drive his phone around. Did you see this?
Mm-mm.
Because his wife was tracking his location. So he drove around. He had the cart boy driving around in circles on the golf course. I mean, this is like stuff that you did when you were like trying to sneak and get away with stuff. But all kinds of allegations of misconduct. Couple things. When you've got that much money, you are going to have accusations. You're going to have people trying to get a piece of that and take every little thing you do. On the other hand, and I'm not saying he did it or he didn't do it. We look at like what Tiger went through, and Tiger had this major moral crisis. Nobody stepped up in his life, and he's continued to have things. And we will laugh at all the memes. He's flipping his car and stuff, but he could have easily been killed. And then we would be sitting there. It's gross to me because in America we idolize all athletes. I guess we do this worldwide, but we idolize these people for what they're good at. Oh, you're good at golf, so we're just worship them. And then,
like, how about we go off of character?
I'm like, I mean, well, look at the NFL.
Yeah.
And so with Mickelson, I look at this and I'm like, everybody's like, oh, and they love to hate him, but I'm like, unless you've walked in those shoes, like you don't even know how you would be.
Yeah.
Well, he's married and he's got kids. Right. Those guys, the guys I've talked to, they're like popular ones. They're like, you walk off that 18th green and you've got about 4 girls' phone numbers that are ready to go to bed with you. And like that would be so easy. They have all that money. They can do anything they want to do. There's seemingly no consequences. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to be in the public spotlight, you have to have a team.
Yeah. Well, I think this is why Scotty Scheffler is so popular and so good too. Like,
yeah,
he cares about his character more than anything.
Yeah, and I would guarantee we don't know behind the scenes, but I guarantee he's got a team with him.
Oh, yeah.
So any guy that is married is not going to be probably traveling alone, where
Yeah.
women are throwing themselves at you. You're going to have a friend and business manager. You're going to have people that keep you from making stupid decisions when your guard's down.
People that drive you around.
And what's also sad too, yeah, is like Tiger, maybe Phil. Like, where are these guys in their lives that try to help them, or do they even want help?
Yeah.
And Tiger's like, "Well, I like to drive, man." We're like, "Yeah, yeah."
You suck at it, though.
Um, Here at Short Game, we are launching a rewards point system,
Yep,
so it's
that'll
kind
be
of
fun.
cool. We got new member software. This is going to be a good change
Yeah.
for us. Gives people a little membership card on their Apple Wallet. You would have thought we would already have that, but we don't. And so we'll be rolling that out over the next month, and everybody will start getting points based off of what they spend, which is hopefully lots of money.
Yep, so just spend money
Yeah.
here and you
The
get
more you
points.
spend, the more you earn. Um, let's see here. I've got, they just give me all kinds of things. But yeah, one thing every golfer wastes time practicing.
Like, what do they waste time on practicing? Well, I think it would be more like they're wasting time not actually practicing.
Just
Of
wailing,
ju Yeah,
wailing
they're just
driving.
out there just trying to have fun on the range, but, like, in all seriousness, if, like, you're trying to get good, you're gonna be practicing, and it's gonna be, like, very focused practice.
Yeah. So Destiny's wedges and chipping, we're focused on tempo. Like that's how she's going to grade herself is
Yeah.
on tempo. And as fast as the greens are out here at Short Game and people complain, that was about the same speed as Old Chatham.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
So it's like, yep, that's why we did that.
Yeah.
The other thing is that kind of like I noticed, like when you play these courses outside San Antonio, like a championship course, you got water down the left side of the fairway. You got heavy rough down the right side, and you got to just suck it up and hit it down the middle.
Yep.
And so situational practicing, I think, is something nobody does. It doesn't prepare their mind for like, hey, when I was talking about this with Destiny because she was able to reach all these three of the four par fives in two, and these are like long par fives, 577 and 544 for girls. That's long.
Yeah.
And the 577, there was probably I have no idea, but I would say probably maybe five girls in the field that can reach those, and she can reach them. But then you'd have water and you'd have a bunker, and I can predict exactly where that ball's going with her because she will avoid that water at all costs, and she'll just bail out in the bunker. But in the meantime, you're also not pursuing getting
Yeah.
an eagle. And so I think people don't situationally practice.
Yeah, I don't either.
The other thing is too, and it's kind of weird, but it's like you shoot 79, right? And you have these kids that we train here, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well I shot 79 at Brack or Almost Basin, or you know," and they liken it to the same.
But it's not. It's like Brack is one of the easiest golf courses you'll
Yeah,
ever play.
or even like I mean, take any golf course around here versus a championship, like
Yeah.
and the pressure. And so they're like, "Well, I've shot 79 before," and you're like, "It's not quite the same."
Nope.
I mean, it's just not the same. I can't explain it because I had one parent come in. They want their kid to go to college. They're a junior. I've not worked with them, and they're like, "Hey, I looked up the scores that UTSA is shooting," and I go, "It's not the same."
No.
Like,
First
and
off, they play a lot longer,
yeah,
harder courses, and then, yeah, tournament golf is just like the pressure is like nothing else.
I'm like, do you understand how good a D2 like player is?
Yeah.
Like they're good. They're really, really good. And like, yeah, the parents like, well, I saw like there's one girl shooting 83. And I'm like, dude, an 83 at UTSA, they're probably playing from 6,200. What are you playing in school? I don't know. Did you play the Buckhorn tournament? Yeah. That was
5,500.
no.
Like,
And not in high school. 45. they did districts last year down in Laredo, one of our local schools, and it was less than 5,000. It was like
Yeah, that's
40,
ridiculous.
4,600. So then that's like you think like, oh, well, Destiny would shoot 10 under there. Maybe not. She might be just having to tee off with 9 irons. Like that's hard. That's hard. One of the coolest thing about this, they played from 6,500 yards. It was firm, so I don't think Destiny's like, I didn't feel like it played like that.
Yeah.
But she was able to hit driver on almost every hole, and for her, that's good.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here. So I'm getting better at video editing. I got done with it's about a 17-minute video, but then it's like it's kind of corny. It's like music, ching 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 ching, and it's just scenery. And so I uploaded it to ChatGPT, had to compress it, and then they gave me like feedback, which it's not really that mean of feedback, but they're like, you can cut this.
Like, you're so good at editing this.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, okay. um, but yeah, and we can just talk about this. I was thinking we've got the podcast.
Mhm.
Now I've got the road to Georgia and I'm going to keep that going. I think we should do, maybe like club reviews or something. What do you think about doing a video in here? Cause we can talk. I've
Yeah.
got the equipment and then we could have this up here and we could show like some of the TrackMan
Yeah, I think that could be something fun to do.
numbers or something like that. I think we should start that.
Yeah,
And,
that'd be fun.
and we could just make it like a 5-10 minute video.
Yeah.
Nothing big, but just do equipment reviews. What else would you have us do? Because I want to do some things that I would like to get. The road to Georgia will be sporadic. That'll just be whenever she's got tournaments.
Yeah.
And then if I keep it going, I want to convert it to road to the LPGA when she goes to Georgia, but I'll have to, follow that. But ongoing equipment reviews. I mean, there's so many people doing that stuff. So it's like when you're trying to grow like what people are interested in, it's like, well, maybe we should do that. Or should we do some lesson stuff? Or is that like, nah, you come in and pay for a lesson if you want a lesson?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel on that part. Like if you want to actually get good, come spend your money and get good.
Yeah. But I do know I am actually I forgot. Michaela's started with our social media doing like tips and tricks.
Yeah, you're doing the next one, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I've got what? But I've got it's not going to be a legit tip. You know what I'm doing, right?
She had said something.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I can say it on here. Who cares? I'm going to demonstrate how to properly throw a golf club. I think I'm going to try to do it where I'm like, and I miss, and I go, is that you? Do you miss something that like should have been a gimme? Your jerk buddies won't give it to you. And you're like, what do I do now?
You throw your club at them.
You can slam it in the ground, but your chance breaking that shaft. You want to exercise your anger, but you don't really want to break the club, right?
Without, also, you can't be damaging the green. So like,
and then, have you ever tried to throw one and you look like a little sissy? Let me show you.
Yeah. Or you just go to left-handed anger. That's what you got to do. It's just like really gay when you do it.
You had a hole in one. I don't think we talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you Bill Rogers commented on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him, he called me the other day and I was like, yeah, Jay got another hole in one. He goes, really? I go, yeah, that's 3. I said, at Alsatian. He goes, whoa. You tell that boy those need to start traveling outside that club. He goes, no. I mean, seriously, congratulations. But
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
It was a 50-degree from 166.
Mm-hmm. I don't have one yet.
I know.
I thought Destiny was going to get one.
One.
Destiny almost got one in the second round.
Really?
It ran like right over the hole. I'm like, we thought it was going in. Everybody was like, but it didn't.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty much how the whole week went, to be honest with you.
It was almost there, but no.
All right. We could also do like, I guess we could do training aid reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryson's he's not close. He's tied 13th, even through 6.
But yeah.
He's 3 under, though. If he could just get to 3 more under today.
What's the cut at right now?
It doesn't really show it, but I think is it top 70 in the British Open?
Yeah.
+1
We
then.
need to. What's Rory at? Because he was +2 yesterday.
Really? He'll go lower today, I guarantee
Yeah.
it. Rory shot 3 under today,
Yeah.
so he made the cut.
I figured
Jesse
he would.
White's all cheering. He's probably got
It would just
alerts.
be funny if
He's probably got alerts on his phone.
yeah.
He's like, hey, actually, I don't think he can work with his cell phone, but that might be an exception. Oh my gosh,
Rory just made the cut.
oh my gosh, Rory just birdied 8. We bury this deep enough in the episode, and we'll find out if he listens. Scotty's 3
Yeah.
under,
Today or
1 under today.
Okay.
Yep. So, all right. Well, we do have your birthday dinner tonight. You turned 20 on Tuesday.
Yep.
Sorry that you had to work and we weren't here to celebrate it. But I'm grilling out tonight.
Yep.
Mom said you want a steak. She
Yep.
said you suck at cooking steaks.
Not true. You know what?
She goes,
No. She ruined my steak.
no.
You want to hear what happened?
No.
I'm cooking it, okay? Well, before I cook it, she's like, yeah, I got this rub that you can put on your steak while you're cooking it.
Okay.
It burnt it to char. The inside was cooked good. It was black charcoal on the
She was
outside.
like, his pan was so hot, he smoked the entire house out.
It was all because of that stupid rub. It didn't do
She goes, I gave him a butter that he was to put on after he cooked
She
it.
told me while cooking. Still kind of mad about that. It ruined the steak.
She was like, it was just, she said your pan was way too hot.
No.
Like if you cook it inside, which I don't like doing because I stink at it too, but if you cook it inside, you can, there's a couple schools of thought. Some people sear it immediately on the pan and then throw the pan in the oven at 500 degrees and continue cooking it. Or some people cook it. I have done this before and it's been pretty good. You cook it in the oven at 200 degrees for like maybe 20 minutes, close to 20 minutes, and then you pull it out and then you sear it and then it's done.
Yeah. I don't know. It was good. I cooked it well on the inside. It was good.
Yeah. I do.
And then the next morning, I did another one without that rub on it, and it was perfect.
Yeah. Do we have any leagues or anything upcoming?
We got one that is basically done. But yeah, we're going to start that 6-week league up again. I think we're also going to start a skins game.
Yes.
I'd like to start that up again.
That would be good.
2-man 9-hole scrambles on the outside. So
perfect. That'll be good. That'll be fun to do. We have had so much rain. Yeah, we were just listening. It sounded like a low plane buzzing. I've seen people getting arrested for that actually.
Good.
In other states and stuff.
Saw somebody get pulled over on the way to work today. I think the cop like shot my speed though, because I was like passing the guy that got pulled over. So,
ooh, you better be careful.
yeah, it's right at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, we've had so much rain recently. Okay, so in Texas last year, we had the horrible tragedy at that campground that flooded. Well, then they always go and it's like, okay, we're going to overdo it now. The reality is like it was like a 500-year flood or something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they do that because like we get drought and then we get torrential rain. I've never seen rain like we get down here in Texas.
I know.
That was no one's fault. They couldn't have prepared for that. Who would have known that they was going to sweep all those cabins away and things like that?
Exactly.
It was horrific. But here we go this year, and then they're like, okay, there's rain, and we have had really bad flooding. We live on top of a hill, right? I can use my head when I'm going to, I'm going to avoid low water crossings. I'm not going to drive near the river, and it's like every 2 seconds I'm getting this critical alert. Like in the middle of the night, stay home. They would have had us close our business for 3 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? I mean, come on. Like people can be smart enough not to get out and drive.
Well, can people? I mean,
yeah, but this reeks of this. This is what this reeks of to me. Democrats that are like, let's outlaw supersizing your French fries and giant sodas because everybody's so fat and they can't control themselves. Well, it's like, it doesn't matter. Then they're going to order 3 medium fries.
yeah.
Like, let people, I mean, let people be warned, but like we kept getting this. It was obviously flooding in Uvalde,
Yeah.
Dehennis.
Did you see freaking Bandera?
Yeah,
Flooded.
lots of bad stuff.
Huge.
Lots of bad stuff. But anyways,
But it's like,
we probably got
but
6
yeah,
or
like
8
no, we got
alerts.
oh yeah.
I mean, it was like my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I have my alerts muted unless it's critical. So it's like literally you get these, and it's like you're gonna die.
Yeah, I know. My watch would buzz in the middle of the night and wake me up.
Mom, I go, hey, we're flying back in. She goes, if you can land. And I go, what? And she goes, we're supposed to get 13 inches of rain. And it's like they might have gotten that in isolated areas, but I was like, I go, please turn the weather off. Like I can't do this anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's
We did have 2 tornadoes that touched down.
yeah, and even that, okay.
Small one touched down by Abby and Robert.
Yeah.
And then did you see the
Even that
apartment buildings?
yeah. So that's the bad weather here. I'm not discounting it, but we lived in Indiana and we had
Tornadoes all the time. Like
like we had like so, and Indiana would have more mild ones. These are like extreme whirlwinds is what they look like. They're like, oh, it ripped the roof off. And it's like shingles.
yeah.
You know, it's not it didn't like tear the entire roof
No.
off that I saw.
Well, you could see inside the apartment.
Okay.
Like
well,
if somebody was
okay.
looking up, they just see it sky.
Okay. So yeah, that's not great. But I will say this. What are the building codes down here? Because that house we lived in, that first rental, it was brand new. That drywall was like
Yeah, you could punch a hole so easily.
copy paper thin. So, yep. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go here since we can stash this on this episode. Last night, I I see it on Facebook, and it's like, ABC and NBC will not air President Trump's announcement. And I'm like, what? I hadn't even been paying attention. So I'm like, and then I see the White House goes, yeah, he's got an announcement tonight. I'm like, okay. Why aren't they airing that? We air every president. Like I remember how many football games I've been watching and they interrupt the football game and you're like, all right, gotta listen.
That's what you do for the
Yeah,
president.
he's leader of our country. Then he goes through and drops China's been meddling in our elections. They've stolen 220 some voter IDs. And I mean, it's like, it's major. And then the systems, it's all this stuff. And so a couple things I was thinking, I'm like, one, I'm sick of the Democrats. I am so sick of them. I hate politics. Like, I hate politics. I vote every time. I support all that, but I hate it. I hate it. And here's what is irritating to me. All Americans should be able to agree that we want secure and legitimate elections.
Yeah, exactly.
They're clearly not. This is ridiculous. They said California voted on June 2nd, and they just now, like 6 weeks later, finished tabulating all this. Guys, come on.
Yeah. Are you that retarded that you just can't count?
I was looking at the security of this USGA event we walked into, and it's better than I'm like, so here's the thing. I don't like Democrat policies. I don't like socialists, communists, all of it. I can't stand it. However, I am fine to abide by what the people decide.
Yeah, if it's actually what they decided.
Yes, because that's the way this is all set up.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, and so then they're like, well, he's lying. He's okay. What does he have to gain by proving that the 2020 election was rigged?
Yeah.
He can't run another term.
Nope. He just wants
He's 80 years old.
Yeah.
I'm like, any sane person that is looking at this goes, it's a crime in California to ask for voter ID.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. This is so stupid. Like this makes me so mad. So I listened to all that and I went, none of this surprises me. Do I think anything will be done about it? Nope. I saw Gavin Newsom of California. He was like, yeah, we're going to create a law that if our ballots are seized before we've certified them, like it's a crime. It's like,
that guy's so stupid.
This is like they're cheating. They're cheating.
Yeah.
And then now we have news outlets I think CBS joined in too. NBC, ABC, and CBS. They're like, "Oh, we're going to be the moral police. We so disagree with Donald Trump and his racist, bigot rhetoric, misogynics, and we're not gonna broadcast him." Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
We had a bumbling idiot for 4 years that couldn't put us like, we have some of the greatest memes of all times
Because he couldn't put a freaking sentence together.
at all. And I'm like, "Guys, like, I can't we there's no discourse. We
No.
can't talk because we're like, guys, come on. I mean, there's no way 81 million people voted for him. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Trump. I know that. I know there's a lot of conservatives don't like him. That's fine. That's your opinion. Like, I'm not either way. It doesn't,
But there's no way 81 million of you guys voted for somebody that can't put a
don't you remember
together.
his rallies? And they would have like these 6-foot
3
circles. Yeah. I mean, it's like,
And then you would span over to the Trump rallies, and it's like thousands and thousands of people.
and before he even came on the air last night, there was all kinds of things coming out. I saw Kamala Harris goes, it's important to note before his speech, because they all knew it. I guess they send a pre-thing to the news stations
Yeah.
and stuff. And they go, she goes, elections are the most secure and blah, blah, blah. And somebody commented on it and goes, shut up. You didn't even win your own primary. You were picked because Biden got forced to resign. I'm like, that's true.
Yeah. And like anybody wants the opinion of Kamala Harris.
Oh, I know. She's so dumb.
Nobody cares.
And we have great memes of her too. So
Yeah.
look, Democrats, if you want to continue to nominate people that are morons, that's your business. And if the country wants to legitimately vote for them, so be it. We should have voter ID. We need to make sure only U.S. citizens are voting. These are reasonable things. If I had a private club and it's Joe McNeil's private club and only members get a vote, can you imagine allowing just anybody to come in? Let's say Augusta National.
Your members would be mad.
Let's say Augusta National. And somebody that lives in Augusta, Georgia goes, I don't like that club. I don't like how exclusive it is, because there's people like that, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to walk. It used to be public indigenous land. We should be able to walk Augusta National. And they come in and vote. Can you imagine? This is so stupid. It's not even, this is.
You know what they would do to them? Kick them out.
Yeah, I know. It's like, guys, this is common sense. So if the people vote for idiots, then we all suffer, okay? But if it's cheating to get these idiots in, like, we've got to get that cleaned up. And I think it's been going on for a long time. The other thing that I would say is I would like term limits. How about we go 2 terms, you're done. Yeah. Or let's say if you're in the House, because you only get 2 years anyways, okay, you can serve 4 terms. You can serve 8 years, right?
Yeah.
8 years, 12 in the Senate, which is crazy. A Senate term is 6 years, right?
Think so.
Is it? I got to look that up. I think it is, which is insane.
I mean, look at how long Nancy Pelosi was in office. She's so stupid.
And rich.
Yeah.
What I don't like is, like, we can't even have these. Yeah, 6-year term.
Yeah.
So we can't have these discussions. So there's a guy that has a fund that tracks her trades, and because she is worth like 120 million.
Yeah.
They all do insider trading. There's all kinds of stuff, and then they make these rules for you, but not for us. It's all this stuff, and I'm like, this is like broken. So if our country's going to go downhill and we're going to become socialist and communist, like, I'll fight it till the day I die. If everyone is choosing this in a legitimate manner, then I'll abide by what, like, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I'm gonna fight it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's like, it's one thing if you want to elect Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, and it's a legitimate way, fine. But we've had Trump got censored on YouTube, Facebook. we now have national news broadcasts who are clearly have an agenda.
Yeah.
He's accusing China. He's and he's like, we have the evidence. He said, I heard, he was like, yeah, there was like a bundle that was supposed to have been burned, but by their own incompetence, they didn't even burn the thing correctly. He goes, so we have all this proof. The CIA has it, FBI. And so they're like, oh, now they're going to dispute that? No, this is, it makes me so mad. It makes me mad because we should be able to sit down and go, voter ID, guys. You have to have an ID to drive. You have to have an ID to do pretty much anything. Well, to fly.
Yeah.
Everybody going and flying, I have to show my ID. I have to have my face scanned, or I can opt out of that. But what is the deal? Why is this? Why are we doing this?
I know.
So that's bonus content right there. This we don't get really shadow banned anyways because we have so few views. I'm like, might as well just talk about whatever we want to talk about. But term limits would be nice. Greg Abbott, our governor, which I've liked him.
Yeah.
But he's been in about 20 years.
Yeah.
And we have no limits for governor of Texas.
How about we have an age limit? All these people are getting.
Wait. Trump's 80.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with him.
He's on his last on his last term.
Yeah. It is weird, right?
Everybody's
everybody that represents, but do you want represented by No, I mean, let's say a typical 27-year-old right now. Do you want represented by him?
No.
I know, because he probably has never even had a job or anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's like, no. Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine what it would take to convince me to ever run for anything. Your Uncle Andrews ran a couple times, and he loves that environment. I hate it. I hate it. I can't argue.
I would just yell at everybody.
I know, that's what I do. I just
so stupid.
I can't debate well.
Yeah. And it's because you're debating complete idiots.
It's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, you don't agree with, well, you're accusing Trump of all kinds of things that he's not guilty of. That's what's dumb.
Yep.
And you can look at all the comments on Facebook. People are morons. And I'm like, is your life together? No. Are you successful? No. Okay, well, guys, we got to get voter ID. We got to get these elections secured.
Yeah.
And California needs taken over.
Yeah.
Gosh. I mean, how do people continue to put up with it? California and New York. What happened in New York? Did you see this? That New York mayor was trying to meet with Iran.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a war, and the State Department had to shut it down. I'm like, the guy's going to get himself arrested.
Yeah, you're the governor.
He's not a governor. He's a mayor of a city.
Of New York City. Yeah, you're nobody.
I know, but he's and he's making more.
Oh, I know exactly who that guy is. He's so stupid.
Oh, I know.
Oh, God, I hate that guy.
But I'm like, we're sitting here, and we're being overtaken as a country. Rather than people coming in and assimilating and because they love the American ideal, we have all these people that hate America and the ideal, and they're trying to change it.
But it's it's Americans that hate this place.
Yeah,
because you look at all the foreigners that have come in from the World Cup, they love it here.
Yeah, and that's been amazing to see because this is a great nation.
Yeah,
and it is worth fighting for, and the other countries come in and they go, oh my gosh. But yeah,
you have AC units.
Have you seen that Nick Shirley looked at senior citizen care centers? You know who Nick Shirley is, right? I can't remember where this was. This might have been in New York, but he goes, well, it shows that you have I'm going to butcher the numbers. But it's like 100,000 people you're taking care of or something like that, or 10,000, and they have nobody. He's uncovering massive amounts of fraud.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, and I go down that rabbit hole a little bit. I say I hate it. I do hate it. It's frustrating because I feel like, well, that's a problem. We need to be able to fix it, and it never gets fixed.
Yeah, I know.
And it's annoying. And so I will say, the term limits, I would like that to happen. Ted Cruz, somebody I supported, I've written his office several times, no responses. And I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. That's annoying.
Yeah. They're in office to serve the people.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I wrote the White House and I got a response. I was like, huh. There's like every once in a while, there's some things, and I'm like, hey, I don't. And so I send this to my rep, and you either get responses or you don't. And Ted Cruz, I never get anything. And I would like him. I don't want him replaced with the Democrat, the guy that, well, who's that?
That oh,
I love Ken Paxton. I want
yeah,
Ken
we like
Paxton to get in because he's willing to sue and fight and, and all this stuff. But at the same time, so here's why I hate politics. It feels like both sides are the exact same. I'm like, hey, I've been voting for you. It's like me and you. We both get voted in, right? We're like, hey, what are you going to be? And it's like, well, I'll be the old conservative. And you're like, okay, I'll be the hip liberal. And you're just going to load your pocket. I'm going to load mine. We're going to pretend to support these things, but not really get anything done.
yeah,
And then we leave as a public servant and we're wealthy.
yep,
So I'd like some reform, but we'll see about that. But shame on you, ABC, NBC, and CBS.
yeah. That's embarrassing.
Yep. You're supposed to be reporters and let the people decide. And that's that. So that's what we talked about at the beginning, right? People present the information. People are smart enough
They'll
to
make up their own decision.
make their own decision, whether it's right or wrong. Let them make up their own mind.
Yep.
So hopefully we'll see some stuff changing. But all right, we've been all over the place. This is episode 26.
Yep.
And give us some topics or conversations that you want to do, and then we'll make sure to follow the road to Georgia. And then we've got equipment reviews coming as well. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Hello. You're still there. Great. Hit like, subscribe, make sure the bell's on. You won't miss another one of these fantastic episodes.